Cyberpunk 2077 Moon DLC? Are we going full Lucy? Because honestly, yes, please.
Some Cyberpunk leaks. Yes, some leaks came out, some images showcasing a seemingly canceled moon-focused DLC. There are some screens floating around out there. We're going to show some of them, but I don't want to get this video like taken down with copyright and stuff, so...
You know what's the coolest thing about the Moon DLC? It's the fact that I'm the average Cyberpunk enjoyer, you know? I don't get too deep into the lore, I haven't played a tabletop, and I imagine most of you are exactly the same way with Cyberpunk. So, you most likely know that the moon is a place, but what exactly is the moon supposed to be and why it's important and why it's like an escape? I have no idea. So that is a very good amount of intrigue.
We'll link the sources in the description down below, but essentially some screens showed kind of prototype Dogtown and like, you know, Phantom Liberty stuff, but then also ideas for a Moon DLC, including a map and some weird prototype images. Now this is significant because the moon is an established thing in Cyberpunk lore. It was settled, it like colonized, it has like mining corporations, I believe it has like 2 cities, so chances are if you've played the game, you've heard it mentioned. So this was going to be possibly a significant thing, but it's not. it's not, unfortunately, because we know that with Phantom Liberty.
Okay, so it has 2 cities, it's established, it's colonized, but we know that you can't breed on the moon, so it hasn't been terraformed. I am so confused about the moon and why it's supposed to be escape or whatever. You see what I mean? Interesting. I don't know. Are you interested in this? I am. I kind of think this is neat.
That was their final big expansion, and CD Projekt Red, the developers, have come out and said, hey, dude, we're done with Cyberpunk. We're moving on to Cyberpunk 2 and The Witcher 4 and whatever else. So this was something, this is like a case of...
I really want to see if they can make The Witcher woke. I really want to see if they can make The Witcher woke now, considering all of CDPR's over, you know, a 2-year spam, heavy promotion of rainbow flags, pins, and saying, oh, we're the diversity inclusion, blah, 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 blah. Man, I want to see that BlackRock money being put to good use, okay? I want to see that Vanguard capital being implemented here. I want to see how bad it can get, because I am currently completely sold on the idea that, well, Cyberpunk, by the way, 2077 is not woke. The future of CDPR is. I see no way around it. With everything, the interview... Dude, CDPR Red literally got an award, a woke award. And I think that's all... I think that's the actual name of it. A woke award about how woke and progressive they are now becoming. It's kind of crazy.
What if? I think maybe this was an early prototype when maybe things were going better for Cyberpunk, you know? Of course, it had a really rough launch, so they had to really double back and put their resources on fixing the damn game. So I guess they had more DLC plans at one point. Either way, I'm glad we still got one really good one. But yeah, if you want to check this out, it's interesting. Linked below. Now, I should really probably talk about this like right up at the front. Happy Elden Ring Day, my people. Shadow of the Erdtree DLC is out as of now. We put out a video for it. It is great. I didn't do the before you buy on it. I can't do every single before you buy anymore. Like a year or so ago, I started delegating to Eric behind the scenes and Falcon. I just can't take on every game like I used to. It's just not enough hours in the day, but they did a great job and the game seems really fantastic and people are loving it. So we'll link the before.
This is probably the coolest enemy.
Before you buy in the description down below. But along with that, Miyazaki, head of From Software, you know, big brainchild of all the Dark Souls and Soulsborne games.
Wait, is that it about the Cyberpunk Moon DLC? Have I been bamboozled? Feels like I have been bamboozled, boys, not gonna lie. Honestly, I'm only interested in this video because of Cyberpunk. Huh. That is pretty awkward, not gonna lie. Huh. Well, I guess that's it. Cyberpunk 2077 Moon DLC, that's That's all we know. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Well, it even has like Cyberpunk Moon DLC leaked. Yeah. Okay. Well, it also has more text. I didn't read that part. But yeah, I guess this is it for Cyberpunk. Cool.